Hey guys, I'd like to talk to you about paper quality. I have noticed that Stamperia, of course, has a very, very good quality of paper. You get good saturated color. The paper itself is a good heavy weight, which is very important when you're making a lot of pop ups and movable elements in your books. You want to make sure that you've got some really good, thick paper to do that with. Some things won't work unless you have that thickness. Um, so, that being said, I always try to get the real Stamperia good quality paper or Graphic 45. Graphic 45 is awesome too. I love them too. But we've all been on Temu and we've all been on AliExpress. And yes, I buy paper off of there too. But I have reservations about buying it because it's there's a reason it's cheap. It's cheap paper. So I want to show you a side-by-side comparison between our real Stamperia and, okay, here's our first page here, our Sir Vagabond in Japan. And so here is the paper pack that I bought from, I want to say it was AliExpress. It could have been Temu, but it was one or the other. They're both about the same whenever you're buying it. So you're looking at it, you're like, okay, he's not that bad. But look at him up against the real thing. Look at the color back and forth here. His details, his nose, and look at his throat and things. And his overall skin tone is different. We're looking at the his clothing. Everything is a little off. And the paper is so thin. If you're just wanting it for image, fine. But if you want good quality, you need to buy the real thing. Will I still use this? Yes, I will. I've bought it. I'm going to use it. But I will say that I have to bulk this paper up. And so if you're bulking up the paper, you're going to have to buy some good cardstock, which I've got this Craft, which on him, I'm probably going to have to do, I've got black in this. So I'll use black in between the pages. And one thing too to look at on your back sides of these, it's white. On your back sides of Stamperia, you've got an image. So that is a pro and a con at the same time for me. Because if I wanted to, okay, let's just say that I want to use, I'm going to cut him out. I'm going to fussy cut him out and use him on something. Well, that means I've lost that much of him on this page. So the good thing about having these is if I have cut him out, then the back side of that page, what I think was the map. Yeah, here it is. I've still got this whole page to do because he's not attached. But let's just look at the quality of that one too. Look at the difference in your colors. Very, very much more saturation and color. You've got more detail that looks better than what this does. I'm like I said, I'm still going to use it. I bought it. I'm going to use it. But when you think about it, you're like, okay, I'm going to save a couple bucks by just buying this one. Well, by the time that you've bought this, to go in between, if you're just going to use him as a full sheet, as one of your pages, then you're going to need to bulk him up with that in the middle. So you're having to buy this too. Just buy this. There are plenty of people out there that sell it. Some are higher, some are lower. So you just shop around and see what you can find in your budget. By all means, I'm all about saving some money, but when it comes down to it, your quality is less, and I'm having to add another paper into it. So really, I've not gained anything by buying the cheaper version. But like I said, I've got several of them that I've bought, and yeah, I'm going to use them because I bought them. but if I had it to do over, I would not have bought these. I would have stuck with the real deal. And it's not just the Stamperia. I bought the little Graphic 45 knockoffs on there too, and they're the same way. You're just not getting that good quality of paper. But I just thought I would share that. There's just such a difference in it side by side. So just be aware. I do love this paper pack, and so I thought, well, they've got it on here too. I'm going to get some of that too. Such a difference in the color. You just really have to place it, where it's not going to be side by side, and you can really tell the details. So that's going to be a challenge too. Just to let you guys know and see the kind of differences that you're going to get in your paper quality to be aware of. All right, happy hunting.